This is another example of function evaluation. Given that g of x equals x minus 8 all over x plus 1, find each of the following. G of 11. G of 11 means you go to the function named g, and where x is, you substitute in 11. The way I think of my functions is anywhere there's an x, I use a set of parentheses. So something minus 8 over something plus 1. It's not necessary to do this all the time, but it does make it easier. In this case, my x is 11, and so in place of the original x's, I put 11. Okay, now in this case, the parentheses were not necessary, but like I say, it's good to put them all the time because it helps you keep from making mistakes later on. 11 minus 8 is 3, and then 11 plus 1 is 12. If you have a fraction, reduce it. So in this case, I would end up with 1 over 4. So that would mean that g of 11 equals 1 over 4. For the next part, it asks for g of 8. So that would mean substitute 8 in place of the original x. On the top, we're going to get 8 minus 8, which is 0. On the bottom, we get 9. 0 divided by 9 is 0. And so g of 8 equals 0. G of negative 1. This means substitute negative 1 in place of the x in the original. In this case, negative 1 minus 8 on the top is negative 9. Negative 1 plus 1 on the bottom is 0. You cannot divide by 0. This is undefined. So in this case, you would say that g of negative 1 is undefined. You could also say it doesn't exist. The last example, it's a little bit different because it is asking you to evaluate the function at another set of variables. So it's basically saying in the original problem where the x was, substitute not x, but x plus h. So the original problem was stuff minus 8 over the same stuff plus 1. And then in place of where the x was, you'll put instead x plus h. X plus h. On this one, as far as simplification, you really don't have any. I'll get rid of the parentheses because they're not necessary, but you see that you can't combine terms because there are no like terms. So the top is just x plus h minus 8, and then the bottom is x plus h plus 1. Be careful that you don't cancel the x plus h's top and bottom. You can only do that if the x plus h's are factors. Because of the negative 8 and the positive 1, that would be illegal cancellation. So in this case, we found out that g of x plus h equals x plus h minus 8 over x plus h plus 1.